Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a pick a card reading today. It is pretty early here in the morning. The sun is shining and I'm drinking my coffee. I just woke up not too long ago, so I thought it would be a good time to draw some cards and check in on your person. We are going to do a pick a card reading today on how your person is thinking and feeling and what their intentions are for the next month. So we have three piles today, and I recently, went to the beach, and I love going to the beach. For anyone that doesn't know, it's one of my favorite places to go. And the last time I was there, I thought, why don't I collect some, shells and some stones to bring back? So that's what I did the last time, and now I'm actually starting a collection. So today we are using 3 beautiful beach stones that I found in Cape May. The first one is this beautiful white stone. It's just like a snow white, and it's so pretty. The second one is a peach color. It reminds me almost of the sunstone crystal. It has lots of peaches and tans in it. Very pretty as well. And then this last stone is black and white. It almost, it reminded me of a yin-yang type symbol. It has the black and white colors going swirling all through it. I'm not sure if you can see it really well, but that is a beautiful stone as well. So those are the 3 piles that we're going to start with. Take a look at them, pause the video if you need to, pick your pile, and we will get started. Hello, pile 1. You chose this beautiful white beach stone, which I happen to love. That is one of my favorites. We will put that over here, and we will get started on how is your person thinking and feeling at this time when you stumble across this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, that means it's meant for you. And we will take a look at how your person is thinking, how they're feeling, and what is their intentions for the next month. Okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Tower. And we have the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Wow, okay. All right, how is your person thinking and feeling, pile 1? So pile 1, the first thing I'm seeing is we're starting off with the overall energy of the Ace of Wands. Your person has a lot of action. They have a lot of drive. They have a lot of willpower and desire when it comes to this connection. The Ace of Wands, the aces are all about new beginnings, new opportunities. So here is an opportunity that is being presented to them, and they feel very, this strong desire to look into it further. When I look at the cards overall, the first thing that stands out to me is I'm seeing a lot of pentacles and wands, but it lacks swords and cups. Swords is all about the mind energy, communication, and cups is all about emotion. So that's the first thing that stands out to me. I'm not seeing exactly where they stand when it comes to emotions and where it comes to communication and, you know, what they're logically thinking about. Now, the first row here, we have what is your person thinking? And it's Pentacles and Wands. We start out with the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. So I'm thinking that your person is thinking that they actually want to build something with you. They want teamwork. They want collaboration. They want growth. They feel that this connection is worth working on and building something out of it. We also have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is a young, energetic, immature type energy, but at the same time, it usually represents some sort of message. And this Page of Wands wants to come forward. They have a lot of action. They have a lot of desire. They're very attracted to you. They do want to come forward and they do want to communicate their feelings for you, but I don't see that anywhere at this time, since I feel that the reading is lacking some swords cards. So inside they do have that fire, that energy, that passion for you is what is on their mind. It's what they're thinking about. And it's connected with the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about pre-Empress energy. So we still have more pentacles here. And the pentacles are all about grounding, physical reality, this physical world that we're in right now, this 3D world. So when you see the Nine of Pentacles, it's all about self-awareness, self-fulfillment. We have the number 9 card here, and that's nines represent self. So since we have the pentacles here, they're taking a look at everything that they've accomplished up to this point from a physical reality, and you know, they're sort of enjoying the fruits of their labor. Where are they up until this point? How are they doing with their career, with their home life, with family, with just their passions, their hobbies? Where are they? And the Nine of Pentacles, you know, they're one step away from that 10 of Pentacles, which is that feeling of happily, you know, ever after. I have it all when it comes to, you know, this earth, this grounding, you know, what do I have physically in front of me? So they're thinking about that as a lot as well, this Nine of Pentacles. When it comes to how they're feeling, we have the Two of Wands here. Now, the Two of Wands is they're feeling like they need to come up with a plan. We have 2 here, so that's usually about choices. There's some sort of choice that they have to make. The number 2s often represent duality, partnership, couples, union, but often, you know, number 2 represents having to make a choice. And with the Two of Wands in the traditional tarot, there's usually a man standing there and he's holding on the 2 wands as he's looking out, and he's pondering and he's thinking, what kind of plan can I come up with when it comes to this connection? Because he is feeling the King of Wands. So when it comes to feelings, the King of Wands show up. And the King of Wands, they are so in control. I always feel that the King of Wands is just a mix of everything. They are completely confident when it comes to their emotions, their sexuality, their power. And I often, you know, admire them because they look at their counterparts and their connections where they're completely comfortable in their own skin, so they're completely comfortable with their partner and what they're doing as well. So this is someone that has a strong desire for you, very attracted to you. You know, the fire energy is very high when I pull this card, when I'm holding it. and they are very confident about it. So they're just feeling this overwhelming desire and confidence when it comes to you and your connection. However, we have the Tower card here. Now, the Tower card is all about shocking moments, unexpected upheaval, surprises. We have the number, the Tower card is number 16, but when you break that down, that is number 7. And the 7 is all about reflection and a spiritual, divine, guidance that overtakes. A lot of times when the Tower card shows up, that is a sign that the universe is stepping in to show this person something that they might not have been seeing, within themselves. So I feel that this person right now that we're talking about is having a moment of shock. Maybe they're realizing this connection for what it truly is worth. Maybe they didn't see that before. It is possible that something can be going on personally with them, something, whether it's a family situation or something within their career, or possibly with a lot of pentacles in this reading, if there's a financial situation that maybe has taken them by surprise. But when I'm looking at the Two of Wands and the King of Wands, they're feeling this overwhelming desire and attraction and having to come up with a plan and make a choice. So with that being said, I feel for more of you, this is sort of a shock to their system because they really didn't realize how much this connection has meant to them and what it's, what it truly means and what it's all about for them. They're really seeing this as a new opportunity. They're really seeing this as something new and something fresh that they, that they can look into. Now, when we look at what their intentions are for the next month, we have the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. So again, the Queen of Wands, she is so, she's very in tune with her power and her authority. She's very sensual. She's beautiful. She's got it going on, and she has this calmness that, just resides over her. She also is very intuitive, okay? So she's very aware of her intuition, her psychic abilities. She just, she drives everything off of her passion and desire. So to me, this person, is still moving forward with such a strong energy inside of them in having to continue to reach this 10 of Pentacles. So it's, when we first looked at what this person was thinking, they're thinking about where they are with themselves when it comes to this 9 of Pentacles. And in the end, when we're looking at what are their intentions over the next month, they have this feeling of wanting to get to this 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is also here, where they are stepping back and they are evaluating everything that they have done up until this point in this physical world, and they are thinking about whether or not this meets that self-fulfillment that they've been thinking about, because they are truly looking for these 10 of Pentacles. Now, are they going to come forward and tell you this? From the cards that I'm seeing, I'm thinking no, not at this time. Like I said, we have no swords, and I don't see any cups here, so I don't see where they stand with their emotions. I know there's actions, and I know they're attracted to you. I know there's desires, but I don't see any emotions right here that are in front of me telling me how they feel. So I feel that they're hiding their emotions at this moment. They're hiding their emotions, and it almost seems like they're afraid to come forward. They're not ready to say anything to you, but they just feel that they have this drive that they want to work on themselves, and this energy of wanting to get to this 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is all about, you know, basically having it all. It's sort of like that happy home life, but it doesn't talk about your emotions. This is more the physical, you know, this is more the physical material. Like, yes, I want to have a life with this person. I want to have a happy home with this person. I want to build something with this person. But it's all from, you know, grounding into where we are right now in the present. So let's also just get some oracle cards before we close out this reading. Let's see here. Let's see, deep cellular healing and the great severing. And then I want to get 2 cards here from the Moonology deck. What do you need to release? And balance spirituality and practicality. So let's see. The first card we have here, it says deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So I believe, you know, your person right now is working on physical and emotional healing. We have some Mars energy here that talks about anger and conflict. Now that very well could be due to this tower moment that they have. So they could be very conflicted and there might be some anger. And it says here, softening to love. So they can be working on this physical and emotional healing so that they can, you know, let go and release some of the conflict that has overtaken them. We have right here the waning moon. What do you need to release? So they're obviously working on some sort of healing where they need to release some energy that no longer serves them. And then we also have here full moon in Pisces, which is all about balancing spirituality and practicality. And I can't tell you how much this card resonates with this reading, specifically because we have Wands and Pentacles. The Wands is all about spirituality and Pentacles is all about practicality, being practical and being stable and secure in this world today. So my pile 1, I hope this reading really resonated with you, and if so, I will talk to you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You picked this beautiful peach and tan beach stone that I collected when I was at the beach the last time, and actually, it actually matches my bracelet that I'm wearing today, which is the moonstone bracelet. So these are all moonstones in the different colors, and moonstone often comes in a peach color as well, besides their traditional whites and grays, and it really matches that. So I'm going to move your stone off to the side and we will get started. Let's take a look at what is your person thinking, feeling, and their intentions over the next month. This is for pile 2. I'm using the White Sage Tarot today, which I happen to love. I just love this deck. Very pretty. All right, pile 2, what do we got? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. What are they feeling? We have the Page of Swords. Wow. The 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and what are their intentions over the next month? Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Devil, and we have the High Priestess. Wow. Wow, this is interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. All right, pile 2, what is going on here with your person? very different energies than pile 1. Pile 2. So the overall energy, pile 2, of your person is the 7 of Wands. They are standing in this energy of feeling very defensive at the moment. They feel like they are finally, I believe, standing in their power and standing up for themselves. When you take a look at this card, the 7 of Wands here, the wands are wrapped around with a yellow ribbon, and yellow represents the solar plexus chakra, and that is all about power and confidence within yourself to stand up for what you believe in. So that's the current energy of the reading. When we look at how is your person thinking, it's amazing. All 3 cards are swords, and swords are about the power of the mind. You know, this is your logical energy. This is your ego. This is how you think about things. And we start off the reading with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she is all about knowing what is. She is highly intelligent. She has a lot of clarity. She does not take any nonsense, and she just sees the truth. If you look into this lioness's eyes, you can see they're crystal blue, and blue represents the throat chakra, which is all about speaking your truth. So if you ask this queen something, she is going to tell you like it is. She's going to be blunt. She is going to be direct. So I feel that your person has been thinking about wanting to come forward. She has a, you know, this Queen of Swords energy has a lot of control over how she speaks and how she can tell you things. So she obviously, I just mean the energy, but the energy from your person is that they want to come forward, and they have something on their mind that they really want to talk to you about. Now we also have the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So there is some heartbreak going on when it comes to your person. The 3 of Swords represents heartbreak. And again, we have a blue ribbon here, which represents the throat chakra, and that is all about speaking your truth. So I feel that this person wants to come forward and speak their truth about something. The 4 of Swords also is here, which represents, you know, taking time to reflect, going quiet. It's sort of like they've gone within themselves to just give their mind a break. It seems that their mind has been, you know, really dealing with a lot of pain and sadness, and they've also taken some time to just take a step back, take a breather, give their mind a break, whether that's doing meditation, you know, going out, clearing their mind, going for walks, but they're doing something to just kind of step back and take a break from whatever it is that has been on their mind constantly. Now, when it comes to feelings, we have the Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the 8 of Wands. So with the Page of Swords, you know, pages often represent messages. So being that this is the Page of Swords, they feel like they want to come forward and, again, give you some sort of message. There's something that they want to talk to you about. The 8 of Wands is fast movement. So this is an energy of action and willpower. Especially we have an orange ribbon here, which represents the sacral chakra, and that's all about, you know, passion and pleasure and creativity and sexual desire. So there's this high feeling of wanting to move forward because of these feelings. The Eight of Wands also at times represents long distance. So if you are in any kind of separation, if your person is not near you, this means, you know, they have feelings and desires of wanting to move forward, wanting to travel forward. And especially with the Chariot. We have the Chariot here, which is the number 7 card. But if you take a look, they're showing the yin and yang energies of these two horses moving forward with the sun shining. So the Chariot, you know, is often a card, the number 7. The 7 is all about spiritual awareness, being guided. So they have this, you know, they know that they're being guided, and their feelings, since this is showing up under feelings right now, is they want to move forward no matter what obstacles stand in their way. Okay, you often see a yin and yang type energy in the Chariot, and that's showing that no matter what comes up, no matter what happens, they are moving forward with the sunshine shining, because they're moving towards that sunlight. They know things are going to be bright for them in the end, and that's the direction that they want to move in. Now, as far as what their intentions are for the rest of this month, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the High Priestess. So with the Wheel of Fortune, to me, this means, you know, fated energies, destiny. This is where, you know, the wheel turns. You can't control change. So to me, they're just waiting for divine timing. They're waiting for the universe, or just the divine plan. They're letting things just flow naturally as they are, and they're waiting to see what happens. We have the Devil card here. And to me, this Devil card, you know, it can represent temptation. And I feel like they're tempted to come towards you. I feel that they think about you a lot, and you're constantly on their mind. We also have the High Priestess, which is, you know, all about mystery and the unconscious. She's often represented by the moon, because it's that following your higher intuition, that inner voice, that inner guidance. And it's funny because it is represented, the High Priestess, as a cat here. So the cat is all, you know, always represents mystery and intuition. So I believe that they're following their intuition. They're using that inner voice. They feel very tempted, and you're constantly on their mind. So they feel very tempted to move towards you. However, I just don't see maybe that movement actually grounding into this reality at this time. I think they're just waiting for the moment of, you know, when it happens, it'll happen. You know, if it's meant to be, it'll, you know, it's meant to be. And they're just kind of waiting and seeing how it plays out naturally. So let me just pull some oracle cards before I close out this reading. This is from the Starseed Oracle card deck. Beautiful deck. We have here Star Brothers, and we have Breath of the Cosmos. And then from the Moonology deck, okay, we've got Nothing is Yet Set in Stone, and A New Romantic Cycle Begins. Okay, so pile 2, what I'm seeing here, this first card, Star Brothers, this is Horus energy, which is all about protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So I feel, you know, especially with all the swords energy that showed up, your person is slowly trying to figure out whether or not they can trust this connection, whether they feel safe in it, whether this is a loyal connection that they can count on. So perhaps, you know, this is a lot of what they're focusing on in the moment as far as healing goes. We also have the Breath of the Cosmos, where it says, my will to thy will, and micromanaging the universe. So I think this, you know, resonates with the Wheel of Fortune card that came out, showing, you know, you can't control everything. And I feel like this person is trying to let go of that control and just let things happen. And if they are meant to be, they are meant to be, just like it says here, my will to thy will. So if it is meant to happen, it will happen. And they are just sort of letting the universe do what it needs to do. And they really feel that if it's meant to be, something will happen so that the two of you reconnect again. And I'm especially saying that since the Eight of Wands here and the Chariot card. So if there is any distance between the both of you at this time, they're waiting for that right moment. And here we have the mutable moon, where it's saying nothing is set in stone. So, you know, and that's another card that resonates highly with the Wheel of Fortune card. There's nothing here that's set in stone. And, you know, remember, energies are changing all the time. And we have here a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And, you know, when it comes to Libra, Libra's all about finding balance. They like to be fair and just. And, you know, that often represents that yin-yang energy. And it's kind of like the yin-yang energy that we see in the Chariot. You're looking for that, that balance between physical and spiritual. And, you know, I believe that that is what your person is working on now. They're following their intuition. Yes, they do have the temptation. They think about you a lot. You are constantly on their mind, but I think they need to feel a sense of safety. They need to feel loyal, and they need to feel protected before they do anything as far as moving forward when it comes to this situation. So I hope that resonated with you in some way, pile 2. And if so, I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, my pile 3. You picked this beautiful black and white stone. It reminds me of a yin-yang stone with the white, the way it's flowing through the black, the solid black color of the stone. This is one of my beach stones that I picked up recently when I was at the beach. I started collecting beach stones and shells, and I'm going to be using them in my pick-a-card readings. So you picked that. I will put that off to the side, and we will get started. We are looking at what your person is thinking and feeling and what their intentions are over the next month. Let me just grab a quick cup of coffee, sip. So let's get started and see how your person is thinking and feeling. It was very different between pile 1 and pile 2. So I'm very curious to see what comes out for pile 3 today. Okay. All right. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Tower. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Hanged Man. And we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, pile 3. What is going on with your person? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So the overall energy for this reading is, you know, the Page of Cups. He is the messenger, I like to say, of love. Pages are a young, sort of a young, immature type energy. with pages, they're always, they come across as messengers. So when we're talking about the Page of Cups, there's some sort of message here that represents their feelings and their emotions, and how how they are feeling towards you and this connection. And the overall energy that I'm getting is, you know, they wish that they could come forward and tell you, give you some sort of message or offer. When you look at this card traditionally, it's the Page of Cups. They're kind of holding this cup, you know, up in the air with, there's a fish in it, and that's like an offer to you. So, you know, they're saying that, you know, they're not afraid to come forward and give you this offering. So that's the overall energy. And below that is actually the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after card when it comes to emotions and emotional fulfillment and feeling happy with someone. And, you know, we have this infinity circle in this card, which often just represents, you know, a cycle that's never ending. So, you know, to me, the overall energies of this reading is quite emotional, even though I'm looking at the cards and I don't see any more cups showing up throughout the rest of the reading. At least overall, I do have that feeling that this person feels very strongly about you. They're very, they see this connection as very serious. They have a lot of love and feelings towards you, and it's something that they wish that they can come forward to you and talk about. But when we take a look at the cards, the first row we're looking at here is, how is your person thinking? We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower. What I'm getting from this is, you know, the Ace of Wands, aces represent new opportunity, new beginnings. It's like a gift. It's like aces represent gifts from the spiritual, the divine, the universe. Here is an opportunity that you can take if you want to. So your person keeps thinking about this new opportunity. We have this pink ribbon that surrounds it. So that shows me the heart chakra. So again, it's not a cups card, but the feeling, the action is, to me, very passionate, very sensual, very loving. And we also have the Queen of Wands card here, and she's such a sensual being when it comes to all of the queens. She's very intuitive. She's very much in control of her power and authority. She sort of has it, you know, she has it all going on. She often, you know, in the traditional cards, you see her wearing yellow, so she's very confident. She's very, she stands in her power. And she's also just very loving and happy. You also see her a lot of times with sunflowers. Now, in this card here, the Queen of Wands is also usually shown with the black cat, showing how intuitive they are. And in this card, you can see here with the owl, the moon is above. So that's showing you that this person is very intuitive. And their eyes are also blue. You know, we have these crystal blue eyes here to me, which represents the throat chakra, which is all about speaking your truth, you know. So I believe this person is very intuitive. They know what's going on. They have a lot of clarity when it comes to the situation. And I feel that we also have a Tower moment going on here. The Tower moment. So with that, I just feel that this person is sort of in an upheaval or in complete shock of, or disbelief, I should say, in how much this connection has really meant to them. I feel that this, you know, you look at this tower, and the top of the tower is green, and green represents the heart chakra as well. And there's this crack that's going down the tower, and I feel like, you know, that's a sign that you have cracked this person's heart open. You know, you have opened their heart, and it's just been a complete upheaval for them. They weren't expecting it. They never thought that it was possible. And now they're just sort of trying to me, deal with all these emotions that they're feeling inside that has to do with these 10 of Cups and this Page of Cups wanting to come forward, you know, and express that. As far as how is this person feeling, we have 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So your person is really taking a lot of time to go within. The Hanged Man is all about just going within and listening to that inner guidance, that inner light. I mean, the traditional card is usually showing a man, he's holding a lantern out and like walking towards it. And, you know, like the purpose of that is to show that he's like using this lantern to light the way. And that's usually, you know, the Hanged Man. No, I'm sorry. The Hanged Man, that's not the traditional. I was actually referring to the Hermit. The Hanged Man is actually someone that is all about just letting it go and the willing to surrender. So I think there's a message here. I mean, since I blurted out the Hermit, I feel like this person has been going within and doing a lot of focusing on themselves and trying to listen it to that inner light. But then with the Hanged Man being here, I feel that that's all about surrendering. You know, they're surrendering. We have the 9 of Wands, which is all about perseverance, standing in your power, not giving up. And we also have the 7 of Pentacles here, which is all about taking a step back and evaluating, looking at what you have physically in this world, what do you have around you right now, and seeing if that is actually bringing the happiness that it is that this person is searching for. Okay, so, and when you look at this card for the Hanged Man, you know, we have 12 here, and 12 actually breaks down to the number 3, which is all about, you know, that's sort of like the Empress energy of creation and abundance and wanting to grow. So, you know, you have this caterpillar here, and it's in the form of a J. And, you know, that caterpillar is all about wanting to grow and create something and become, you know, they're going to transform. They're going to create and become something better for themselves. So they're kind of just in this mode of surrender and letting, you know, waiting and letting things happen as they are supposed to. Now, when it comes to what are the intentions of this person over the next month, we have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So again, we have 2 aces here, all about opportunity. And both aces have that pink ribbon wrapped around it, you know. This one's wrapped around the wand, this one's wrapped around the sword, and the Ace of Swords is all about finding clarity and truth and coming to the realization of what things really are. So I feel like over the next month, this is what your person is doing. They are finding clarity, and, you know, we have the Page of Pentacles here. So the Page of Pentacles, again, is, you know, wanting to give you some sort of message, you know, wanting to, you know, possibly give you some sort of offer, some sort of something that's on their mind that they would like to say. They would like to offer this pentacle. So whatever that message is, whatever this pentacle is, it's something that they want to come forward and talk about. But we have the 3 of Wands here, and the 3 of Wands is all about waiting for that right moment, waiting for those ships to come in, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Sometimes this is called the procrastination card. We have a blue ribbon here, which represents the throat chakra. So it's all about speaking your truth, waiting for that moment of truth. So, you know, at this time, I don't know if I see your person communicating with you or coming forward, but we do have the Ace of Swords here, and that is all about communication. So they have this new opportunity. They can come forward and talk to you if they want, but they're waiting for that right moment, and I'm not sure when exactly that will be. So with that being said, just let me pull some oracle cards to close out this reading. We have karmic relationships. We have the cosmic heart. And I had another one flip, so I'll take it. It's called baby steps. And then let's pull from the Moonology. We have look at the bigger picture. And don't let pride get in your way. So the first thing that comes up here is karmic relationships, Orion energy. It's polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So your person may not be communicating with you right now because they are in a karmic relationship with someone else, or just dealing with karma in general. It doesn't have to be another person, but they are doing some soul growth right now, which is causing some conflict. And because of that, that can also point to the Tower as well. So if they're having a true Tower moment and they are dealing with karma right now, that would explain it. We also have the cosmic heart, which is devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. So to me, this is all about your person learning to follow their heart, opening their heart. I mentioned before in the Tower card how their heart has been cracked open, and I believe that. So because of that, they are learning how to accept their emotions and, you know, move towards that in order to understand that that's what happiness is all about. And then lastly here we have baby steps. It says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So I do believe your person is totally following their intuition, and it may be slow and it may not be as fast as you want it to be, but they are moving in baby steps, and I believe that they're moving in the right direction. You just have to be patient and just know that you need to look at the bigger picture. This is a full moon in Sagittarius. So to me, you have to step back and look at the big picture and realize that you may see and not know things currently right now that are working for you exactly the way they should be, exactly the way the divine plan wants it to occur, and you just might not know all the details that are going on. There's probably a lot of things happening behind the scene, and what you see in front of you might not be what it is that you're first thinking without having all the information. So just take a breath, take a step back, and understand that there's more to the story than what you see. And it also says here, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So for those of you out there, I feel like your person is dealing with some pride issues. And you know, but when it comes to pride, the pride usually is all about the mind and ego. So, you know, when I see cards regarding pride, that's always about following your head versus your heart. And sometimes the head is much stronger than the heart. A lot of people out there want to be analytical. They want logical reasons for everything. And that's just not the way it is. And you know that if you're here and you're listening to this, you know, your heart, your soul, they want what they want. And you need to start opening up your heart more. You need to start cracking your heart open and listening to that. If you want the true happiness, if you want the true 10 of Cups that you're really looking for, you have to start thinking with your heart more. So I hope, pile 3 that this reading resonated with you in some way, and if so, I will see you again soon. Bye.